Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am new to YouTube. This is my first upload. I've just got home from work and wanted to jump straight into this. I am just so excited. I'm really stoked to be doing my first video. I'm just so pumped. So what I thought I would do is I would probably just do a bit of a get to know me, answering a few questions that I've used Google to download get to know me tag. While I'm doing that, I will also take the opportunity to do my makeup if I can talk and do my makeup at the same time. I am going out soon to spend some time with my partner. We're going for a walk and down to some local cafes. So I'm going to put my hair away from my face. I don't really have a lot of hair. I'm just one of those people that don't have much hair. Okay, so my name is Rebekah Jennings. What do I do? Okay, so I work I've got a little mirror here, by the way. I'm just going to use that to apply makeup. I'm going to have to look into it while I'm doing my makeup, but I'll also try to focus on you guys too. Okay, so I've got some old products before my desire for makeup came back again, and so I've been trying to use those up. I'm not going to be wearing my makeup for hours and hours today. I'll probably have it on for a couple of hours tonight, wash it off before bed. So I'm not really concerned about what kind of primer or how well my foundation's going to stay. So hence why I'm using this old crappy product, which is a face prime by Nutrimedics. I think I bought it at one of those at-home parties where people invite their friends, and then they can get some free products if there's enough sales. I'll put this on and then I'll tell you what I do in my day job. I'm going to look at the viewfinder a little bit as a mirror, so please excuse me while I do that. Okay, so full time I work as a social worker, or a team leader actually, in a family services program. I have about 11 staff, and each of them carries a caseload of maybe up to 15 families, and the work we do with families is around protective stuff and also teaching parenting skills. So we get a lot of our referrals from child protection here in Victoria. I live in Australia, by the way. That's my accent. That's a full-time job, so 8 till 4:30, 5 days a week. It's really busy, but I do enjoy it and I am really good at it, so it pays the bills. In the remainder of my time, I am also studying a diploma of management and leadership. I'm also doing a makeup course. It's called Makeup Boot Camp. It's an online makeup course where I send my homework via online, and I can watch some tutorials online, and then they send me feedback via MP3. So it comes through email and then I download it and I can listen to the feedback. Okay, I'm just going to apply this Maybelline BB cream. It matches my skin fairly well, and it's pretty light. I've got pretty good skin. I don't have a lot of blemishes. I do get some redness around here, and I do have, with age, I'm getting some pores, larger pores I should say, and there's some divots on my nose. I've always been naturally oily. I normally have to wash my hair daily. Alright, so I'm going to put a bit of that on the back of my hand, because I've noticed that this can easily control how much I apply to my face. Otherwise I tend to over apply. and I'm going to use a beauty blender. This is Real Techniques. I've wet this. So I'm going to use the viewfinder, and I'm also going to use this mirror. Actually, I do have some redness, so I might get another primer just for around my nose. Oh, excuse my background, by the way. I've had huge dramas trying to set up an area for myself, and I had a really good place downstairs, but there were too many people around and I just didn't have any privacy, and I have a very small house, so I will get a background and it will be a nice one, but in the meantime you're looking at my ensuite. Okay, so I'm going to pop on a little bit of the Australis Colour Correcting Primer, Miss Ivy, neutralizes red. In the viewfinder I can't really see redness, but in this mirror that I have here I can see the redness, so you don't really need very much of this stuff. And you can't really see it when you pop it on. I'm popping it around my nose and the sides of my nose here, just slightly out. I've got some spots around here for some reason. That's not normal for me. I am so excited about doing this video. I can't wait to upload. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my foundation. Just a little bit. I'm going to stipple it on. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'll tell you some more about myself. So I said I was 43. I've got 3 children. They're all adults now. Yay! None of them live with me anymore. My middle son lives with his dad, and my daughter, she's the youngest, she lives also with her dad. She's studying at the moment to become a nurse. And my oldest son, he lives in New South Wales, which is another state in Australia. Oh, what are my favourite pets? I do love pets. I've got 2 cats. One's black, like a domestic black cat. He's all black, maybe a couple of little white hairs on his chest. We call him Chico. He's got a beautiful personality. I've also got a little ragdoll cross Tonkinese. Her personality is a little bit more standoffish, but she is adorable. Everybody loves her because of how pretty she is. What else? I'm going to avoid my lips. As I've got older, you can kind of see my wrinkles. I've got laugh lines, little ones. I don't think that the camera's picking them up, but they're there. And I also have lines up here, particularly here and here. From a distance you can't really tell. They definitely get accentuated with makeup. God, this looks so pale in the camera compared to in real life. Just one second. I realised I forgot to put one of my lights on. Okay. I think that's about it. I really don't want heavy coverage. Okay. Why am I doing YouTube? That's a good question. I'm going to use a little bit of concealer, which will be, okay, I've been liking this one at the moment. Just trying to, this is Maybelline. It's the Super Stay 24-Hour Concealer. Better. Okay. I'm just going to do a little tiny bit around my eyes. I want to be careful because I do have a couple of fine lines along here, so I also have a little bit of black, what do we call it? Blue under eye happening. So I guess the reason I started to do, I've always, you know, even back when I did my writing course, I asked someone if they wanted to do some YouTubing about our writing. I think there is some kind of exhibitionist deep down inside me. I seem to really like to put myself out into the public eye, even though I am quite an embarrassed person. But for some reason I don't mind making a fool out of myself. I'm just so pleased. When I was younger, and I probably looked a lot better, I just didn't have the money to do this kind of thing. You know, with the lighting and the camera and buying all the makeup. Now that I'm this age, I am able to do that. My kids have all grown up. And my skin doesn't look as good as it used to. I'm not going to wear much eyeshadow today. Just a little tiny bit to kind of look natural but nice. I'm still learning. I'm hoping to document some of my learning with my makeup course on my YouTube channel, which will be fun. And it'll keep me focused and keep me enjoying what I do. I find that foundation and stuff actually does make me look older. But at the same time it does colour correct and, you know, hides blemishes and things like that, so let's see how we go. I'm going to put some powder on. I haven't picked yet a powder that I like. Today I'm going to use, it's called Savvy Mineral Loose Powder. Just going to give that a bang. Now I have a habit of putting too much, I think I have a habit of putting too much powder on. I'm still learning about this. It can cause cakiness, so I've got to try to be very careful not to over apply. Both my nieces, one Jade, she's 18, and my other niece Kira, she's 24. They did a proper accredited 18-month makeup and business type of a mixture of different things makeup course, and I don't know, something about that process for them caused me to develop my interest in makeup further. I think it's because I started talking to them about how I didn't like wearing makeup anymore because of my wrinkles, and you could see my age. And they assured me that there are things you can do to still look good at my age. I know that I'm not super old, but still, you know, I don't have that smooth, really lovely elasticized skin. And then they started showing me Instagram, and I just fell in love. I haven't used Instagram really. Now I'm trying to develop a profile, so please, I will try to put in my Instagram handle when I learn how to do the editing. Please follow me on Instagram. I'd be happy for anybody's support. And also the same with this video, if you could subscribe. What am I up to? Okay, so now I'm going to, I love this palette. Dream Street by Colourpop. All the reviews I've seen, it's really, really pigmented and it blends very well. There is this sort of really, this one here, it's going to be perfect for setting around all of my eyes. I actually have hooded eyes. I can't really wear eyeliner without hiding all of the mobile lid. Okay, so I'm going to apply that. That one is called Owlfish. I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. You don't get much fallout from this product. Now I'm going in with this colour here. This is called Stardust. I'm just going to do that little sort of C right into the crease. The shimmer I'm going to use is this one, Mermaid Boy. And I'm going to grab a flat brush to apply that. I'm going to pop this onto my mobile lid, sort of at the inner corner and just out to about the middle. Really opens up the eyes. I'm just going to blend that out again, back with the same brush that I was using before. My camera has tricked me. I thought the battery had run out, and as it turns out, actually, I can't explain why it stopped. The highlight is looking great, as you can see, it's just beautiful. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that Mermaid Boy and just pop that on the inner corner of my eye. It's quite bright, you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to put some blush on, as models prefer. I think you can see that, I don't know. This is called Celebrity Crush, and it's kind of like an orangey. God, that went on quite well. Where am I up to? Oh, I want to do some colour under my eye. I'm going to just grab the same colour as I used before, which was Stardust, this one. Yeah. Just going to drag a little bit of that with the small brush that I'm using here under my eye. And I might deepen it up just a little bit. I'm going to use like an eyebrow pencil. And I'm going to take a slightly deeper colour here, Moony. I'm just going to create a line. And then I'll buff it out. I think that's a nice effect. Now I'm going to apply some lashes. These are the Nakia Joy lashes. I actually don't know what this particular lash is called. They're the rest of the petite set there. They're gorgeous. I love watching XO. She just makes me laugh. I really get involved because I like the way she just keeps talking. I think that's one of the things that people like about her, is how engaging she is. That's looking pretty good. I could do better. I think I'm a bit nervous, or I don't know whether nervous is the right word. I think I'm just feeling like I'm not concentrating properly on what I'm doing because I'm doing more than one thing at a time. With my mascara, I don't really like to put too much on once I've got my lashes on, because I think you don't get as much wear out of your lashes when you do that. So I put the tiniest bit on afterwards, and what I do is I try to just keep it to my eyelashes and not taking it up over the fake eyelash. I don't know if that's the right or wrong way to do it, but I find I get more use out of my lashes when I do that. Just saves you having to wash them as much. I can just pull the glue off. I'm going to apply this Model Zone. Okay, this is a matte lip. What is it? A matte lip. It's called Naked 11. This has a little hint of mint. It kind of has the effect, I think, of swelling your lips a little bit, and it's kind of also refreshing. This is a perfect colour. It's like a nude, a darker nude. I think that's it. If you have any other questions or want to learn anything more about me, please ask. I do have loads more to share. I really enjoyed making this video and I'm going to love editing it. I'm sure that it's not going to be my best work. So I really, really, really thank you for watching and supporting me. Please subscribe. I'm going to learn as I go how to point you in the right direction and how to upload links and you know, bits and pieces. And I'm hoping to see you again in the next couple of days, and I'm hoping that things get better as I go. So thank you, thank you, thank you. See you in a couple of days.